Hello, welcome to 2025 International Yoga Day 14-day Yoga Challenge at Gita Yoga. In this video, I am going to share with you some very important rules, some instructions that you should follow while practicing yoga so that it becomes a safe practice. Next 14 days, you want to practice with a lot of energy and enthusiasm. You do not want to hurt yourself. Okay, so to have a best experience from this 14-day yoga challenge, follow these fundamental instructions. Every physical exercise practice has its own rules, its own rules that you should follow, some instructions, some very important instructions that you should follow. Okay, similarly yoga has its own rules. Fundamental rule number 1, you should practice on the soft floor. Best thing to practice on the yoga mat. Okay, but if you don't have yoga mat right now, you can take something that is softer, maybe a soft bed sheet that you have, which can provide that softness when you practice yoga postures. Best thing would be yoga mat, but if you don't have yoga mat, you can use anything that is soft. Okay, second rule, practice with loose clothes. Okay, don't wear tight clothes. Practice with loose clothes, stretchable clothes like t-shirt and track suit, because we will be doing stretching, bending, twisting exercises. All these exercises will require you to open up physically, so it's very important to practice with loose clothes, stretchable clothes. Rule number 3, practice empty stomach. Okay, if you're practicing early in the morning, obviously you will be empty stomach, but if you're practicing in the evening, let's say 5 o'clock, make sure you finish your eating at 3 o'clock so that you have 2 hours of gap between your practice and your meals. Okay, don't practice with stomach full, with stomach having food still digesting. That's not good. You will feel very uncomfortable. You will feel sensations of vomiting. So you should ensure that there is 2 hours of gap between your yoga practice and your meals. Fourth rule, do not drink water just before the yoga practice or during the yoga practice unless you are feeling very uncomfortable. Okay, at least you should have half an hour of gap between drinking water and yoga practice. Again, same thing applies here like food. If you have water in your stomach just before the practice, you have drank water, you will feel uncomfortable. So have half an hour of gap. Okay, just these fundamental 4 rules, if you follow, your practice will be very successful, comfortable. Okay, next important thing that I wanted to mention is, if you have any physical, extreme physical conditions. Okay, if you have already some physical condition like heart condition, high blood pressure, etc. Okay, or very low blood pressure, you should not practice yoga without supervision, or you should practice yoga very slow with lot of awareness. Okay, I suggest you to talk to your doctor first, take instructions from him, what can be done, what should not be done, understand that, and then you practice. This is only for people who have very extreme conditions of heart diseases, extreme conditions of spinal diseases, has extreme conditions of joint problems, extreme conditions of brain diseases, lungs, etc. For those people only this instruction applies. For others, I think there is no problem, you can comfortably practice. Well, but for people with extreme conditions, you have to take care of yourself. You want yoga to be helpful to you, you do not want yoga to cause problems to you. If you don't practice with awareness, it can cause problems to you as well. People with peptic ulcers, people with polycysts, women who have polycysts, people with hernia problems, in extreme conditions, it is not good. But if you are just at the early stages, yoga can help you to recover also. So suggestion is to talk to your doctor, and if you have already been practicing, after getting the instructions from your doctor, you can practice it according to your plan, whatever you have been following in terms of simplifying the postures, in terms of whatever specific postures you can practice. Okay, so make sure to do that. And then the next thing that I want to share with is age condition also is very very important. If you are very young, okay, below 40 years, 50 years, it's okay. But for senior citizens who are above 60, 65, 70 years, uh, you have to be very very cautious. You have to practice only those postures which are, easy, comfortable to you. Don't practice any hard, difficult postures, because it can hurt. Okay, we may be doing vrikshasana, standing on one leg. You don't need to stand on one leg. You can, simplify the posture, take support of the wall. Like if I am doing vrikshasana like this, you don't need to do the same thing. You can keep the leg like this, you can keep the hands like this. This is also good. There is no harm in simplifying the postures. So my suggestions to senior citizens or anybody who has any special physical conditions is to first listen to your body. Okay, simplify the postures, modify the posture wherever required. Okay, simplify, modify, reduce the extent, reduce the count. If we are lifting our leg all the way 90 degrees, you don't need to lift your leg 90 degrees. You can simply lift maybe 30 degrees, 45 degrees only. If we are doing 10 counts, you don't need to do 10 counts. You can do 5 counts, or you can do 2 or 3 counts. So reduce the extent, reduce the count, simplify, modify. And wherever you feel required, you can take support of the wall. There is no harm in taking support. Okay, for young people, you can, always make an effort to take the challenge, because you are young, body is perfectly fine. But for old senior citizens, the instruction is to be very very cautious. Okay, don't get over enthusiastic. You have to be mindful of your body also. Always listen to your body. At every age, body has certain limits. You have to respect those limits. Okay, listen to your body. Instruction to everyone is listen to your body. Your body is trying to say something. If it feels uncomfortable, it says don't do this, I'm not comfortable, or simplify it. So listen to the body and reduce the extent, reduce the count, simplify, modify, take support, so that you can continue the practice till the end successfully and reap the benefits. Okay, don't take peer pressure, because everybody is able to do, I should also be able to do. Everyone has their own learning speed. You will also be able to do it with consistent practice over long period of time. Okay, next thing that I wanted to share with you, in yoga, prevention is better than cure. That is the philosophy that yoga follows. The reason why we are practicing yoga is we do not want to fall into any kind of problems later on. We want to prevent ourselves from any kind of physical or mental diseases. Okay, so for people who already have some problems, some physical or mental problems, yoga can help you to recover. But for people who do not have any problems, yoga will help you to avoid all those physical and mental problems. Okay, yoga is always better as a preventive tool, but you have to take your own accountability. Okay, in yoga, we try to put accountability on the student itself. In offline practice, since the student and the teacher is closer, they can talk to each other, they can discuss, they can understand. things become much easier. But in online setup, you have to take more accountability of about yourself. You have to practice properly with lot of awareness. It is much more helpful when you become your own, when you take your own accountability, when you become more and more aware. So practice with awareness, take responsibility, take accountability. Next, how are we going to practice? What are we going to do in our practice? Every day in our practice, we will start with warm up. We will do joint warm up. We will do overall muscle warm up. We will do internal organ warm up with the help of Surya Namaskar. I have a yoga a YouTube video in which you can understand how we do warm up exercises. Okay, and after doing warm up, we will be doing some postures, some asanas. Okay, every day has a specific theme around which the flow of asanas is designed. You will be practicing according to that flow. And after finishing the asanas, we will do subtle body relaxation. Okay, we will lie down in shavasana and we will try to relax every body part. Okay, one more instruction, safety instruction, is during the practice, at any point if you feel uncomfortable, not able to carry on, you stop there and lie down completely in shavasana and take deep breaths. You will start feeling comfortable and then you can join. Instead of continuing to practice in uncomfortable condition, lie down completely on the floor, become comfortable and then come back. So after postures, we will do shavasana, subtle body relaxation, and then we will do pranayam. Different types of pranayams I have planned for our practice. Very, very effective pranayam. We'll practice that, and then finally we will go into meditation, dhyan. The ultimate purpose of yoga practice is to do meditation. So I suggest not to skip meditation, and the meditations are designed based on the theme of the practice, Bhagavad Gita wisdom theme. So during the practice itself, I will try to provide some verses. I will try to recite some verses from Bhagavad Gita chapter 2 as per the plan, and I will also try to provide the meanings of those verses, and the meditation will be on the lines of those verses, so that along with physical practice, you get mental purification, you get something for the soul purification also. We include devotion in our practice. During the practice, we chant the name of God, like Radhe Krishna, Sita Ram, while breathing in Radhe, while breathing out Shyam. So this way we try to mix devotion in our practice. Just remembering the name of God, the form of God, is sufficient to purify our soul, to bring devotion into our heart. So this way we will be doing a all round practice. We will help us at physical, mental and spiritual level. Okay, all these things we will be doing, and you will be having 6 batches: morning 3 batches, evening 3 batches. You can join any batch. Okay, on YouTube live, the session will be going on comfortably. You can join and carry out your practice. You will receive all the links on the WhatsApp group that is created. Okay, and along with that, we have Android and iOS applications, mobile applications. Gita Yoga, you can search with that name. If you install the application, you will get the links to join in the first page of the application itself as you log in with the registered mobile number. Okay, you will see a link to join. Just clicking that link will take you to the session. Okay, I hope you have understood everything related to our practice, the safety instructions, and how to join, how to practice. With that, let me conclude this video. I am very, very excited to help you to become your guide for these 14 days of yoga practice. Thank you.